Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Jumpstart. And the big news today is that we've added 5 new blocks into the world of Atmosphere. Now you can get these updates by going to the main menu and clicking on Update. The game's then going to download something that's about 3 megs. You're going to have to restart, and then you'll be able to play all these new levels that utilize this content, as well as design your new levels using this content as well. Or you can go back to your old levels and add these things in to make them new and fresh again. So what are these blocks? Well, we have 3 new blocks for the Adventure theme pack, and that is 2 stone blocks. One is a stone box and one is a stone basic platform. And you can make some really cool dungeons and castles with this. Some users have already started making some cool creative stuff with that. We also have a monkey block. It's basically just a block with a monkey on it, but it's very cool and it adds a little diversity to your levels, and you can make sort of these hidden temples that feel very jungly and stuff like that. And one of the coolest props we've added is the signpost prop for the Forest Treehouse pack, and this is a little directional arrow that you can have to help players sort of know where they're going, what direction you want them to go in, or if you're sadistic, you can lead them in the wrong way off a cliff or something like that. Totally up to you, so look out for that as well. But the coolest prop is the new hazard Forest Treehouse hazard prop, which is the Dark Owl. And this is an owl that is sitting on top of this. He's perched on top of this trunk, and he's got spikes spinning around him. Now what's really cool about this is that you can change the parameters of the spikes to make it go a little faster, or change the rotation of the spikes to make those move a little faster as well. So that's very cool. And in addition, we've also added some parameters to the a lot of people requested this, to be able to change the parameters of the angry bird that shoots out fireballs. So you can click on the properties of that and be able to change the speed and the orientation of that, so you can make them shoot out a really slow fireball, or something that's rapid fire, almost like a machine gun, which is pretty cool. Now, there's some problems with this being our first update. There's some collision detection problems. Some of the level of detail isn't quite as right. When you see blocks in the distance, they'll start to jump and change their texture really quickly. And there's also, your options might get messed up as well. So you might be using one control scheme and it might get mixed up, or your sound settings might get mixed up as well. So a few minor flaws. We apologize for that. This being our first update, we ran into a few issues, but overall I think the positives outweigh the negatives, and you got an owl with spikes rotating around it. What else do you want, right? So yeah, let us know what you think. If you run into any more bugs than those, please let us know on the beta feedback form as always. And that's on the Atmosphere beta site. There's the form there for you to fill out and let us know what you think. In other news, we've got the Halloween contest is still going on, and people have made some really awesome levels. You can search for them by going to the Play browser and typing in Halloween or Halloween 08, and the levels will show up. I think we have about 15 right now, and some people have made some really cool castles and haunted houses and graveyards and all sorts of cool stuff, so I think you'll really enjoy playing those. Now the deadline for this particular design contest is next Tuesday. I think that's October 28th. And if you send them in by that night, we'll film the show on the next day, our Halloween episode, and we'll show the top rated ones. So if you like those levels, play some of these Halloween levels. If you like them, give them a star, and we're going to take the top 10 ones and show them on that Halloween episode. And let's see what else. We were interviewed in Big Download. Thank you very much to John Callahan for interviewing us there. We've got some, we're talking about the development process, we're talking about the future of the game, why we want to have an underwater zombie go-kart race one day in Atmosphere. So you can read all about that on in our Twitter feed. We've linked to it, so you can see that at twitter.com/minorstudios. Like usual, we'll be putting all the latest news and updates, up-to-the-minute updates there. And we've been putting these videos all over. We've been putting them on Blip TV, which is our main video site, and then we've also been putting them on Facebook and YouTube as well. And some people started making some really cool user-generated videos too. We've had some walkthroughs and tutorials and machinima and all sorts of cool stuff that people are starting to make. And you can see that by going to our YouTube page, which is youtube.com/minorstudios, and at the bottom right of the page, there is a favorites section, which is where we're putting all the cool stuff. We're favoriting all the cool stuff that you guys are making in that area. So check that out. And if you make a new YouTube video, let us know. Send me a note, and we'll favorite it and feature it there as well. So I think that's it for today. Enjoy the new updates. I can't wait to see all the creative stuff that you guys make, and we should hopefully have another update probably early next week sometime as well. We're going to try to do a weekly update thing from here on out. So that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a great day.